All right, knife round. I followed Marsborne out before. We'll follow InControl out this time. Running out with the team. And Hajime. Fight. Oop, there they go. Marsborne with another solid win on the knife round. So clearly they know their blades. Marsborne will choose the T side like you do, and InControl will be on the CT side, and I'm not going to look at what JS Feltner's about to do that chicken. Maybe he's just petting the chicken. Look. Oh, he's petting the chicken. He's petting the chicken. Oh, that's so cute. All right, pistol round. See, that's what you do with the chickens. You pet the chickens. All right, Marsborne going to make this one a fast round over towards mid, and Borchi able to make some quick work of two, but Grizzly will take two right on back with one of support, but now it's more Doolies and Beast, the one behind them. Going to be enough to bring this one to a very quick 1 versus 1. JS Feltner looking a little bit lost. Does not know where MOTM decided to go, so we'll have to meet him on the A-bomb site, and MOTM going to make his way over toward heaven. JS Feltner starts to make his way in from main. It's on JS Feltner to take initiative here. 1 versus 1. Ooh, he's going to make the footsteps. That's going to give MOTM the sound cue that he needs. The bomb has been tapped down to the last 12 seconds, and it's MOTM with the headshot to close it out on the pistol. Why would you do that to a chicken? Why would you Molotov a chicken? That would be the worst thing in the world. Well, InControl, they're going for the force buy. They are not interested in sitting pretty while Marsborne get a second round. They can't just hold steady. 3 MP9s and a couple of Deagles to try to earn their fortunes. Marsborne going to make their way onto the A-bomb site in a hurry, so Tyra going to be all alone here to try and stop them. Deagle in hand as the nades start to rain in. The execute start to begin. Marsborne taking so much space. Ooh, and Tyra going to be smoked off. Here's the player jumping past, but no shots ringing out. Just going to be bomb down. And, well, this one could be Marsborne with a sneaky second round, but they've kind of left bomb open. Tyra just looking for someone, anyone to use this Deagle on. He's like, there are guns, and I want them. Meanwhile, Grizzly about to be aggressed upon, the players emerging from B. Ooh, JS felt they're going to find one onto Wolfie. Marsborne don't want to allow the save. That would be the worst thing in the world, and they will start to push InControl back into the bomb site. Minus continuing to erase these guns. Yeah, if only Tyra knew that they had left the site entirely with the bomb. All right, so further updates on the scores of other games. Nouns are now 5-1 versus Blue Jays. Party Astronauts have won 2 versus Getting Info, so it's 6-2. But this is still just saved weapons for the InControl side, and they'll stack that B bomb site once again. Leave Tyra in a position to fight for A all alone. But Marsborne, they're not going quite as decisively toward A this time around. That nade, Tyra will eat it, but it's only 1 singular point of damage. This time, Marsborne gonna fight the stack. Wolfie with the MAC-10 going in towards E-Box. He's found his first target, but he can't quite find the kill. It's gonna be Minus to do the work for him. Chop now getting caught. These are weapons falling toward the InControl players. But Marsborne will still get their licks in. They'll still pick up the bomb. But a 2 versus 1, I think more than InControl could have hoped for. Tyra now in the 1 versus 2. Looking to try and at least hold on to something in this round, but Marsborne not going to allow it with a 3rd on their T side. Christmas, how you doing? I hope you're having a good night. So it will be the full buy now for InControl. Scorchy got the op out, but Wolfie got it on the other side. And again, InControl placing 3 toward the B bomb site. Now, admittedly, Marsborne have hit it, but it feels like a little bit too much. But I guess I have to see Marsborne probing towards A early on. Trying to find the weaknesses out. Ooh, fun little smoke there out of Oxarka. Smoked A main from just outside of, just below it, basically. AWP for Scorchy trying to get involved here. It knows that they have cut this spot off. Fires off the shot, but Chop gonna guillotine too. And Minus gonna join on into the carnage as well. This one, that's gonna be enough for Marsborne to take over the A bomb site and force InControl back into the save. Ooh, JS felt they're maybe getting a little bit curious. Gonna be rewarded for it. Finds Minus with the headshot, but now 2 versus 4, and Grizzly looking to avenge his teammate and take away these saved weapons, and he'll do just that. A quick couple of headshots for himself, and an M4 to pick up. It's going to be a quick 4-0 start for Marsborne, but we saw this happen on Nuke. And Nuke, known to be a very sided map as well, so we'll see if there's still the comeback for the InControl side. And this time, it is going to be the force for the InControl side, but Wolfie making quick work of these InControl players. They're looking fairly out of control. Wolfie just ending the round with a 4K. InControl getting Zerg rushed. That's right, I can make StarCraft jokes. I guess Marsborne would really be a Terran team. StarCraft is coming back, I'm telling you. All right, ooh, big push outside of A main, but again, Chop just proving his worth. The Marine charging in with his rifle. Molly's off Tyra as well. There's not going to be anywhere to stand for you, but does still take down MOTM on his way out. But it's got to be Beast now. 1 versus 3. Trying to spot onto A main, but might just get wrapped on now. Going for Rugs. He's just going to try to go for the save, but Marsborne not going to make it easy for him. There's a couple players on either side. Completely flanked. Could still deny the AWP from Wolfie, but he's got more than enough to buy that one right back up here. So Just gonna hide. Try to escape with the weapon. Ooh, Chop starting to get over here. The flash doesn't do anything, so that's gonna be an AK that Marsborne will be rebuying, but the 5-7 will strike true, and Marsborne have a 6-0 and take away all the weapons from InControl. And they're looking fairly confident with this Anubis T side. Ooh, ooh. There's an R8. No, I'm upset. J.S. Feltner, you could have had fun. Had some fun in your life, but you bring out the Deeg instead of the R8. Could have had an exciting life with adventure and intrigue. And instead you bring out the Deeg. Well, they do have to bring out the weapons that get those instant headshots, so can't really blame them too much. Well, Beast, though, in a good position to cause some damage, and he does cause MOTM to take down his teammate. Will be responded to in kind, and this force buy now falling flat for InControl. Scorchy and Oxarka, 2 versus 3. Grizzly on 16 HP. Definitely some opportunities for InControl to work on this one, but it's going to have to be Scorchy all alone. Grizzly going to make his way on over. Ooh, passes in through the smoke and going to get the knife kill as well. It wouldn't be Marsborne without a singular blade. And of course, it's the butterfly knife. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Well, it's going to be the full investment here for InControl, but really, they need to start to win some rounds. They need to start to swing the CT side back into their control. Otherwise, I keep saying InControl. It's so hard not to say InControl when you're casting InControl and back under their influence. How about that? Gotta use some different words. Back into their domain. I like that. Big push out for B main, but Grizzly here ready and waiting. Ooh, spots JS Feltner, but not quite soon enough. And will be punished for it. I do like this call out of the Marsborne side. They've got their player on bridge to hold Tyra back into position as now they're trying to fight 3 E-box toward B, but the Molotov will deny it. So now they will head right back over to A. And Xarka has been fairly quiet this game. And I say fairly quiet. 22 ADR and 0 kills. This is the opportunity to finally get a voice. It's not a 007. He does have the 1 assist, but this one has definitely been a rough game, and it's going to continue to get rougher. Ooh, boy. Chop not allowing a single kill, not allowing anybody to get settled in. MOTM as well. And it's a 2 versus 4 now. And Oxarka, 0 and 8. Oh, no. Oh, goodness. MOTM through the smoke. Just guesses at where JS Feltner is. Beast not even interested in going for this. It's going to be Marsborne with an 8-0 start on their T side. The team said that we are bad on Anubis. But the players are proving that wrong. Are we going to have a 13-0? Is Oxarka going to get a kill before the half ends? That's why you're the intern? Oh? This isn't, so, wait. This isn't Sedowix? Or, I'm so bad with names. It is. You're not trying to mess with me. I see how it is. Wait, did I say that right? Thedowix or Thedo? I'm really. I did say it right. Oh, good. I'm glad. Kashmir? Yeah, Kashmir is definitely easier. I mean, I live in Chicago. I'm kind of like Polish by association. So, like, if names have a few too many consonants, I can kind of figure it out. By immersion, yeah. Ooh, MOTM gets tagged by that nade. That's gonna hurt. Down by a quarter of his HP. Yeah, Chop is just... He's Vince with Slap Chop. He's slapping them down. He's chopping them up. He's really making a big mess of these InControl players, but it's minus to erase Tyra off the bat here. Looking for more, and Ozarka still going to be killless on this game. At this point, give the poor guy something. He went from MCS being such a dominant piece to this. And he was doing good work for InControl. But Marsborne have just not let him have a single opportunity. Oh, bomb gonna go down, and at this point, Minus just looking to keep it flawless. Can't quite pull it off. Two of them lining up. But Chop, the more I talk about him, the more kills he gets. Who's the best team in Challenger League NA? I mean, if you just go by wins, it's getting info right now. But I feel like we've got a pretty interesting situation here in NAACL. We've got kind of a rock, paper, scissors where anybody can win if it's their night. Like sometimes you're going to have M80 beating Complexity. Sometimes you're going to have Wildcard beating M80. Sometimes you're going to have Complexity just doing nothing. Sometimes you're going to have, you know, Nouns just dominating. Sometimes, you know, you never know whose night it's going to be. And I think that makes it a really exciting season for NAECL. Obviously, you've got a couple of teams coming out and dominating basically everybody. Getting Info just went 13-2 versus Party Astronauts. But at the same time, you've got a season where like the middle scrum of teams is all very even. Okay, so we have Marsborne in chat. So fine, I will say Marsborne is the best team, and anyone that beats Marsborne is probably cheating. All right, there. You can clip that, and you can put that up on Twitter. But no, I think that the great thing about the MRQ right now is the groups are built in such a way that they're really unpredictable. Like, I think that the three teams that make it out of the MRQ for NA are going to be... We're likely going to get Complexity. But I think outside of that, it's so hard to read. Because Complexity have been getting stronger. But who knows about the other teams? Scorchy misses the first shot. And that's going to allow now Marsborne some crucial distance on in, but he won't miss the second. MOTM does take down JS Feltner in response. All right, you know what? We're going to watch Uxarka and see if he can get himself a kill. He just needs one to make it out of this half killless. Not killless. Just one kill. Meanwhile, oh man. Well, Scorchy's still making his mark on this round. He got one? Oh, he did get one. Oh, okay, I missed it. Well, gosh. You see how hard this is when I have to observe, and there's another one. All right, cool. Oxarka does not kill us anymore. And this might be InControl's opportunity to put a round on the board. Grizzly disconnected. Oh, no. MOTM does take down Oxarka, but Tyra with the trade will put InControl on the board. So, not going to be the perfect 13-0 for Marsborne. Well, now we wait for Grizzly to reconnect. And then in the meantime, I can talk about the other games going on, because why not? So getting info, 13-2 versus Party Astronauts. Currently, Worms... LFO4 just beat Worms. So the only other game going on right now is Nouns versus Blue Jays, and Blue Jays are up 2 rounds on Nouns. So now we just await the return of Grizzly, and then we're in. We are almost ready. I wonder when... Okay, you know what? Yeah, I saw that. No, I'm not a fan of Blue Jay's latest pickup. But I also don't want to give anything clippable about it, so I'm not going to talk anymore about Blue Jays. Instead, I'm going to go look for a chicken. I wonder if the chickens move in timeout. Yeah, no, I think it's better for me to keep my mouth shut. Oh, Grizzly's back. So we will get into the final round of Marsborne's lovely T-side. So here's the thing. I'm not an analyst, and I'm not somebody that is going to be making spicy hot takes on the various players and getting the players after, after me. I'd rather just commentate, say things as they happen. So that is what I'm going to do. Well, Tyra opening things up strong in mid. Let's see if Marsborne are able to answer back. They absolutely are. JS Feltner ripped down. Grizzly going to find another. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Marsborne, they don't want to give up a second round. You can tell they're already on the B-bomb site, but they're starting to lose some players. Tyra really wanting a second round for the CT side. 2 versus 2. Oxarka, he's got his kills ready to get activated here. Ready to make his move, but Wolfie, you can see him on the X-ray. He's watching. That's a good kill for MOTM as well. Looking to close this one out clean. Ooh, the ops miss. Tyra. Oh, is he just going to hold the defuse? He is. Wolfie going to disallow. And Marsborne going to close this one out 11-1. So, yeah. $11-1. Oh, and the sides didn't switch automatically. That's okay. Minus is making it fast for me. I'll just do that. Save. And hopefully the graphics change before the pistol round ends. Yeah, this HUD can sometimes not work properly. Hold on. It's Exarca on the 1 versus 3. We're gonna just do that. There we go. There we go. All right, full out rush strategy here for InControl. It's Tech 9s, it's Mac 10s. Is that going to be enough to salvage around here on their T side? It's a good start for JS Feltner, but they're going to need a lot more than that, and it's just an absolute annihilation by the Marsborne side. They close it out in 2 on their CT side, 13-1 on the game. A nice 2-0 for the series. Looks nice and good for the end of the season.